It's local, looking dirty.
I think they get used. I think they get that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I didn't think like that down there.
Yeah.
We might mess around and
The gas station's on power, you're gonna have to.
well, they said I was got power.
Oh,
Yeah, my buddy, his mama works at the town.
okay.
And she lives in town and she's got power in the
So
city.
you don't have power. So that's two different lines.
So, don't know what it is. So today's Sunday the, what, 29th today, I think? Yep, so the power went out Thursday night, early Friday morning. And, I mean, as you can see, as we ride, the carnage is substantial. And they just now, 3 days later, are getting all the roads cleared. I mean, last night we went and got fuel, gas and stuff, and they were still clearing the roads in places. So it's definitely, I mean, we just got so much water that the ground is just saturated, and then the wind on top of that, and the trees couldn't, the soil just couldn't support the trees anymore. So they just, here they come, and when they go over, they take all the power lines with them. So they're telling us that if we're lucky, it's going to be 5 to 10 more days before we see power. But that can always change. But this morning is the first time since all this started that I've seen anybody from the power company. I just seen like I don't know what they are, like a Super Duty Ford with those small bucket trucks. It's just like a service body on it with a little small bucket, or a crane. It might have been a crane, I don't know. It went by and I was trying to load gas cans, but we finally, I for 25 years, I had this little baby Coleman generator with a 5-horse Briggs and Stratton on it that we rebuilt. It was brand new and run without oil, and just galled the cylinder all up. So we rebuilt that thing 25 years ago, back when we used to do a lot of racing go-kart stuff. And so we put like a performance type Briggs piston in it, and it's got a stock rod, but the only thing that sucked about it was an aluminum cylinder. It didn't have a cast iron liner in it. And I sleeve them all the time, and I was going to sleeve it, but we was in a hurry and I needed it for something, I don't know, take to the racetrack or something, because we run fans in the summertime at the racetrack when we was setting up the chassis and making adjustments and stuff, because it'd be hot. So I just went ahead and bored it and honed it and left it aluminum, and I was surprised, because I didn't think that would live. But obviously Briggs knew what they was doing, because 25 years later that thing still runs like a champ and doesn't use any oil. And so, I mean, you can run the aluminum piston on the aluminum cylinder with cast iron rings, and it live a really long time, because we've been out of power, oh man, I don't know how many times. We've probably been out of power for multiple days at a time. I mean, 20 times, and that little generator runs 24/7 every time we out of power. And I mean, we can't run the big stuff, but especially in the wintertime, we got a fireplace, and so we got it's got a blower on the fireplace, and so the generator's big enough to run all the refrigerator, freezer, some lights, the TV, the Wi-Fi, and run the blower on the fireplace. So I mean, and that's all we need. So it just runs and runs and runs, and it's amazing to me that thing has lived this long, but it has. But finally, yesterday afternoon, they got a shipment, because, we always late to the game. They got a shipment of generators at the Home Depot in Hartwell, Georgia. So we run over there. We had to get gas anyway, so we run over there. And luckily, it was like they was 4 or 5 left, and we snatched up 2 of them, one for us and one for my little brother. And man, that thing, you know, it's 220 and it's like 8,500 peak watts. So I mean, we can run everything. We got the water heater and the well pump and the whole shooting match going. So it's it's good stuff. It's nice to be able to just not worry about it. Plus, it's got a big old gas tank. That Breeze got a little bit of gas tank. Man, you had to put gas in that sapsucker every 2 or 3 hours. And now, Andrew filled it up last night before we went to bed. And I got up this morning, not super early, because I actually slept good, which was amazing. And went out there, and it was just barely less than a half a tank. So that's really nice that, you know, it can run for 8 or 10 hours and not have to put gas in it. I just seen them over on a power truck with them up in the bucket. They was fixing some lines over here, so that's a good sight to see. Oh, me. Well, that was painless. A lot less painless than yesterday, anyway. So I didn't even look. How many gallons do we get? 20 gallons. We got 20 gallons. We need some more gas cans. We ain't got no more. And Lord, you ain't gonna buy none in this mess, because I'm sure all the gas cans has been bought up 6 times over. But that's enough gas to get us through the whole day and tonight. And then I guess tomorrow we'll have to find some more gas. more firewood right there. Man, look at that sapsucker. That's a great big one. And it's still like this on most secondary roads. I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. Trees on houses, tops of buildings ripped off, the road's still blocked, power lines down. I mean, it's just a mess. And most of all this clearing that you see that has been done has all been done by just us residents. I mean, farmers and construction workers and just people just get out there and with a tractor and a chainsaw and a skid steer and just start moving stuff. Because, you know, we knew good and well that there was going to be days and days before, you know, any quote-unquote official people was going to show up to do it. Because there's just so much of it to do. Not taking nothing away from them. I'm just saying there's just so much, you know, they can't do but what they can do. And you can't be everywhere at one time. All right, so hopefully that gives you a little insight on this big storm deal. I mean, I know it ain't normal machine shop work stuff, but it's just part of the deal. And a bunch of people's messaged us and emailed us, and want to make sure we're okay. And I mean, we fine, everything's good. We just got to get some electricity. So the shop's going to be obviously closed till we get some power, because we can't do anything other than make a few videos, and maybe that's probably about it. So all right, if there's any more updates, I'll let you know. Thanks so much.